My name's Mhairi. I'm a photographer from the Borders, and I moved to the Hebrides 5 years ago now, and I've set up a wee gallery photography studio in Achmore on Lewis, and work a lot with alternative photography, so like analog, different alternative photographic processes, and usually based around landscape and different themes around environment and landscape and people within that. So yeah, that's my general practice.
Can you talk a bit about the piece that you've made for this exhibition and what inspired it?
Yeah, so this was a bit of a departure from how I usually work, because I usually just work by myself, and for this it was a collaborative project for sure. So I wanted to record using the alternative process, the cyanotype. I wanted to record the first light after the longest night of the year. So on the morning of the winter solstice, there was 30 of us across the island who recorded using the cyanotype the first light of the year. And to do that, so the cyanotype, it only reacts to UV light. So by its very nature, it can give a literal and tangible recording of that transition from night to day. So it was a really lovely project to do, actually, because it was collaborative and everyone was in their own spaces over the island. Knowing that everyone was doing it at the same time and recording that together was a really special thing, and the response was beautiful. I would have been happy, like I thought, if I can get 10 people to do it, and there was 30 of us across the island bringing in the solstice, and it felt like a very hopeful project, looking to more light to come, and yeah, just doing it all together. One of the contributors said that it was like listening to a song on the radio that you know someone out there is listening to as well. You know, that feeling that I think we've maybe got maybe used to over the last couple of years, that together but apart thing, and it definitely felt like that, so it was lovely.
It feels like the kind of piece of art that we need right now, I think, something that brings people together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Could you talk a bit about the landscape of Lewis in particular and how that shapes your work?
I think that, yeah, the whole island environment shapes everything I make, I think, because it's so, I always took photographs of here before I even moved here. Like my degree show university stuff, that was all based here because I just kept being drawn back, and that was mostly based around people, but actually that was so ingrained in the landscape. Like the whole culture of the place is so surface ingrained in the landscape, and I'm so interested by that visual history is actually also there as well, and the darkness that comes with the winter, that definitely has an effect on the patterns and cycles that we live by, and it definitely transitions into my work, that for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Probably all I can say.